All right, just came back from seeing Constantine. Let's get into it. Now, I know some people are saying Constantine in 2025. Like, what do you mean? But again, it's the 20th anniversary and they're replaying it in my theater, so I had to go check it out for the first time. This movie follows John Constantine, played by Keanu Reeves, who is trying to get his good deeds in order because as a demonic hunter, he knows that when he dies, he's going to go down to hell because of all the bad things he's done. Now, later on in the movie, we see him meet a female police officer who's investigating the death of her twin sister, who is said to be a suicide, but she knows that's not the case. So her and Keanu Reeves team up to figure out what happened. Now let's start off with the good. So the movie is visually appealing for the most part. I mean, there are some bits that are kind of but then again, it's 2005, so comes some slack. Rachel Weisz's performance as a female police officer was really well done, and it was definitely the strongest acting performance out of the whole cast. Now, other than Rachel Weisz, everyone else's acting was okay in this movie. Keanu Reeves did okay as well. I mean, he didn't do too bad as Constantine. He just lacked a bit of that charisma. And then again, when he performs, he's a bit stiff, so it's kind of hard. Unless he's like the Baba Yaga or the Chosen One, then he's that guy. You know what I mean? Also, Shia LaBeouf in this movie, I see Shia LaBeouf as sort of a one-trick sort of actor. Unfortunately, like I don't feel like he has that much range. I feel that he's more of the angry, pissed off brass sort of character. And even though he isn't really doing that this movie, I still enjoyed him. And he was funny throughout. But he had this one line talking about how I'm Chaz. And then he eventually says the line and then just gets killed off. So this movie doesn't really do a good job of making you feel for the characters. He had a bit of supporting role of helping Constantine do his exorcism on that final demon. But then it kind of worked, and then Demon came back a little later. So he did his job, but then got killed. So it's like, do we really care about his character? I personally didn't. Also, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but Tilda Swinton's performance as Gabriel was just not it for me. I did not enjoy her in that role at all, actually. And I think she's actually a talented actor. Just this wasn't the part for her. She just didn't really exude a presence that I feel an Archangel would have, especially one as pivotal in this movie as she was. Being the one that would tell Constantine, oh, you're doing this, you gotta make your own choices. Oh, you gotta try to get to the good grace of God. Stuff like that she was doing throughout the movie. I just wasn't convinced that she even had like any ability. And then the wings were kind of like a flex, but then they would go back, and then they would get flexed, and they would go back, and then she eventually loses them at the end. So it's like, damn, man. But I just didn't really like her in this role. Real quick before I forget, I want to mention this scene, the opening scene. I think it was a great intro to this movie to get you really into like, ooh, this guy's demonic hunter, he's doing exorcism and stuff like that. Like, it was intense and it was dope. Really good intro for the movie. All right, so if you haven't seen this movie, go check it out. I think it was a cool watch. Definitely at least worth a watch, but do not go pay for it. Don't do that. Find it somewhere online and check it out. Anyways, let me know what you thought of this movie and let's discuss.